everyone, it's Amanda here with your 2017 RuneScope. I wanted to take a moment, first of all, to thank all of my subscribers. Those of you who, also those of you who like, share, comment on my videos. Thank you so much for your support. And especially want to give a shout out to anyone who has ever gotten a private session, a private reading from me. Thank you so much for watching and for trusting me to read for you. A special shout out to my regulars. You know who you are. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. This is the yearly overview for all of 2017. I post one for each astrological sign, but I also post monthly videos, monthly RuneScopes for each sign. So if you are new to my channel, definitely click the subscribe button here in the video or below the video, and that will ensure that you get updates whenever I upload the new videos, the monthly videos. Those of you who are already subscribed, you may want to double check and just make sure you are still subscribed. I've heard that Google's going through and unsubscribing accounts that they consider inactive. I don't really know what that means, and I don't really know what it takes to be considered inactive, but definitely make sure that you are still subscribed so that you're getting my updates and not missing any videos. Now, those of you that have been watching my channel for a while, have been following me for a while, you know that this video, the yearly overview, normally replaces the January RuneScope. I don't normally do a January RuneScope. However, this year I have done a January scope. They're available over on my Vimeo On Demand page. You can just click or tap show more beneath the video and follow the link over there, and that's available there. And it's the January RuneScope plus the spiritual guidance card all in one. So you get both. I had a lot of requests for that last year, so I decided to go ahead and do that. Of course, your Career 2017 RuneScope is also over there. If you want to take a look at specifically career, finance, money, all of that good stuff, and what's going to be going on for your particular astrological sign in that area, those are available over there as well. Your love scope for 2017, your love RuneScope, will be coming up in time for Valentine's Day. I should get those posted at the end of January, around the same time I post the February RuneScopes here on YouTube. So those are coming. So I also, those of you that are interested in learning about the runes, I do offer an online rune class a few times a year, kind of just based on demand. If you would like more information about that, just drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll find that here in the video and below the video. For your 2017 RuneScope, I will be using, in conjunction with the runes, the Medieval Scapini deck. It's a beautiful deck. A classic deck. It's by Luigi Scapini, and named for him. We're gonna do the first 6 months with one or the other, the runes or the tarot. They're gonna kind of let me know, you know, which order they want to do it for each sign. But so we'll do half the year with the runes, half the year with the tarot, and see what's coming up for you. So let's dive in to 2017. Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your 2017 RuneScope. The tarot cards wanted to go first with you. So they are going to cover January through June, and then we'll cast the runes to take a look at July through December of 2017 for you. Now, as always, these are general readings, so do be sure to check out the video for your rising sign as well, Aries. That can give you additional information or let you know what other areas of life may be lit up for you during the year of 2017. If you would like something far more specific, now is a fantastic time to get a private reading. I can take a look at what's going to be going on for you personally in 2017. If you'd like to set up an appointment for a private consultation, just drop me a line at my email address. It's here in the video, but also below the video. Sorry, below the video, if you didn't hear that. Just drop me a line and we can set that up. I do readings on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. So let me know if you would like to do that. Okay. I'm going to retrieve a rune. Okay. So let's see what we've got for Aries for 2017. Your challenge or focus for the first 6 months, first half of the year. We've got 3 of coins. So this is talking about expanding a business, expanding work, maybe working with a new group of people, a new department, hiring employees, bringing in a partner, bringing in investors, looking for growth opportunities, particularly when it comes to your finances. So it's also about collaboration, working with a team in order to achieve a common goal. And this doesn't always have to be financial. It just has to do with earthly things, practical things, tangible things. So, you know, you could be collaborating with other people in your family, fixing up a house, or, you know, collaborating with friends on maybe a pet project or a creative project. But either way, that's going to be your focus. How can I either bring in people to work with me on something so that we can accomplish this goal, or how can I expand and bring in more money? And yeah, with collaboration comes, you know, different personalities in the mix as well. So, but you're looking to expand your business, expand especially your income, I feel, for most of you. So maybe that was a concern, or kind of the most stressful aspect of 2016 was money, having enough, being able to pay the bills on time. As we move into 2017, so end of December and early January, we have Queen of Wands, but she's in the reverse. So this is fire sign energy, Aries. You know, so this could be you, another Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. So this, I just feel anger with this. Maybe you're really, really angry at someone, a situation at the start of the year. Maybe something happens over the holidays, Aries, that just really gets your temper flared. You know, maybe somebody says something or offends you in some way. Somebody's pushing your buttons here, and you may have there may have been an argument or a fight. This could be an argument with a partner over money. Maybe they spent too much on the holidays, or maybe they made a large purchase without consulting you, or invested in something without consulting you. And the reason I say that is because we do have the King of Coins in reverse on the table as well. So this could be earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in the reverse. So you could be seeing this person as a troublemaker. They've done something that irritates you. Now, if this is not you, Aries, it's just someone else that you're dealing with that is a drama mama, trying to cause problems, trying to poke the bear. I don't know if you've ever heard that expression. Yeah, trying to cause trouble for people, trying to, and it's always petty nonsense, but with this person in the reverse, it's like they're using that fire energy to piss people off, basically, anger people, you know, and maybe they have been successful in pressing your buttons at the beginning of the year. And if this is a family member, if it's a coworker, it may not be somebody that you can, you know, it may be somebody you have to collaborate with, maybe somebody you have to be around. And it's just kind of like, you know, grin and bear it, or grit your teeth. And, you know, some of you may have kept your silence or kept your peace, and others may not have been able to. So it really, you know, again, there are so many of you watching, it'll be different for all of you, but, that's the energy moving into January. Now, this King of Coins that was coming up in the reverse is actually going to be a help to you in the first part of the year. So, now in the reverse, the King of Coins is a very greedy person. He is not fair when it comes to money. He's not fair when it comes to material things. He's a hoarder. when it comes to cash. Very selfish individual when it comes to financial things. So this person coming up in the help position, I mean, it could be that maybe his focus on financial things or his focus on every penny is going to help you in some way. Now, if this is your business manager or somebody who works for you, this could be somebody who is saving you money. Because maybe he's using those traits and carrying them over into helping you. But this could also be someone who it could be aspects of you. You could be taking on these traits and being like, I have to stop being so generous, or I have to stop being so open with people. It doesn't have to just be with money. So maybe this is talking about, you know, I have to be more guarded with what I say. Maybe this situation with this fire sign energy has brought this to your attention or brought it up. It's on your mind. It's like, I shouldn't play into this person's antagonizing me. I shouldn't give them what they want. I have to learn to be more guarded. I'm getting also some of you may be hiding money, or you may feel like this person is hiding money. Now, I did say earth sign. Any of these court cards, when they show up in these general readings, can be male or female, because again, these are general readings, not a private reading. So don't be thrown by the gender if consider everyone you know of that persuasion. Or even with these traits, they don't have to be earth signs, fire signs, etc. They could just be displaying those traits as well. So, but yeah, this could be someone who is hiding money, or you feel is hiding money. And if they are, because this is coming up a help to you, they're going to muck up. Like, they're going to mess up. I'm also getting that this may be somebody, for some of you, a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend who is pretending to go to work when they really do not have a job. Or someone that you meet online who is like, oh yeah, I'm this big businessman, I own my own business, and really they do nothing. He lives in his parents' basement or something. So be careful with that. I do feel like, though, whoever's hiding this, hiding their status, especially financially, or hiding money, it's gonna get found out. And that includes if it's you, Aries. If you're hiding money from someone that it belongs to someone else, if it's an inheritance that was left to someone else, but you have, I gotta say it, these energies can always work both ways. So it's not always the other people that are the bad guy. If you're trying to steal money or take money that doesn't belong to you, it's gonna come out because, that's not fair. So just be careful with that. It'll be a help to you because maybe it'll put you on the straight and narrow, stop you from being dishonest and doing those sorts of things. But so I feel like for most of you, though, this is somebody who is doing that and you kind of suspect it, or maybe you know about it, and like they're going to get caught, especially if they're taking advantage of you in some way. This could be a boss just saying that, a boss telling you that, oh, the company is we're not going to be able to do raises this year. Or maybe this is a boss that's like, yeah, I can't promote you this year. Or he gives you the work, but then doesn't give you the title or the pay raise that would go with that. This guy could be on his way out because maybe he's been embezzling money, stealing money, or fudging reports. So if you have a tyrannical, irritating boss, a lazy boss in particular, because this guy isn't really much of a worker. He's just kind of an ordering other people to do it. Then I would expect him to get the axe, because he may get found out that he's been cheating the company in some way. Now, what must be accepted? We got Queen of Cups. We got a ton of people in this reading, Aries, for the first 6 months anyway. So we've got the Queen of Cups here, and now she is a water sign energy generally, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Again, can be male or female. So this is someone who is going to be a very nurturing influence to you. This is someone who's very psychic, very gifted, very spiritual. This could be one of these people you're collaborating with. It could be somebody that you are working on a team with. for you single Aries who date ladies, this could be a new love coming in, because she is very much, the Queen of Cups is kind of like the ultimate love goddess of the queens. She is very feminine. She is very emotionally in tune, not only with herself, but with others. And this is the kind of woman that knows when you need a hug without you saying anything. And she just, you know, very affectionate, very soft, kind of energy. And so this could be someone that you are meeting at work. And you know, if you're not interested in dating women, it could just be someone that you are friends with. And again, this can be a man as well. So for those of you that date men, this could be a water sign male coming in. And this may be someone you already know. It may be a friend, a family member that's going to really be kind of your emotional support. Especially the first 6 months of the year, but definitely going to be a bright spot. So this is somebody that you can go to when you're upset or worried about maybe the drama that this person is starting, or your yucky boss, or, you know, your money troubles. I mean, this is somebody who is like, if she can help you in any way, she will. She's a good egg. And I think you'll be happy to have her in your circle. Now, as we move towards the end of this period, around June, and because again, there are so many of you, these time frames can be interchangeable. Some of this may happen second part of the year and vice versa, but, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there. You do have 6 of Cups at the end of June, or at the end of this first 6 months, according to this reading. So this is about children, connections to the past, childhood, nostalgia, looking back with fondness on a time, on a person, on a relationship, on a job even. I mean, anything that you're kind of going back to or reminiscing. So this could just be maybe getting together with someone from the past, maybe this Queen of Cups. And maybe this is someone that you dated in the past, Aries, and you're just, you know, you run into each other, or you get a message from them, or you message them on social media or something, and you start talking about the past or the good old days, you know, and, you know, it gives you that kind of warm, this card is like the warm fuzzies. It's like, oh, when I think about that time, it's just a very, you know, I get that warm comfort feeling. And so there could be a person bringing that out in you, or there can just be you looking back and particularly really thinking about the past, and I wish I could get that feeling back, and I need to figure out how to bring that into my present, that feeling, or that person. I would love to, you know, reconnect with them. And this can also be you know, creating memories for your own children. So, you know, and June or end of this time frame would be the start of summer. So, you know, kids are getting out of school, and you may be thinking like, what are we going to do this summer? What would really create some great memories for my kids? So you may be kind of reliving your childhood, but kind of bringing that or as a gift, or giving that as a gift to your own kids, and planning, you know, a lot of fun stuff for you to do with your kids, and have a really good time. They will then look back on this time with fondness, on their childhood with fondness. So some of you may just be thinking about having children and becoming a parent, you know, because this is in the upright. I don't feel like it's like, oh, unexpected pregnancy. I don't know. When we get over here, we may see that. I don't know. But I think, you know, some of you may just be thinking about it, you know, trying to figure out, do I want kids? Do I not want kids? You know, I feel like many of you with this card, you know, may like children, but you don't know if, you know, would I have the patience to be a parent? Maybe that's going back to this. Maybe this is how this is, you know, something that you're thinking about. It's like, do I have the, can I be patient enough, or would I get upset because I have a short fuse? I can get angry pretty quickly. That sort of energy. Some of you may be adopting new pets because, you know, again, the warm fuzzy makes me think of, you know, fuzzy animals. And for a lot of people, their kids are their pets. So maybe you're thinking of adopting a new fur baby, getting a cat or a dog or a rabbit or anything with fur, maybe even not fur. But it seems like something fuzzy for most of you that you can snuggle with. Because you may be thinking, oh, you know, I had Trixie when I was a kid, and I loved that dog so much. It would be so nice to have a dog again. I miss playing with a dog or walking a dog or just having those sweet eyes looking up at me. So that may be something that you are considering doing in June, or maybe actually doing. Some of you may adopt 3 animals first part of the year. Maybe you rescue animals. So, you know, and it just so happens maybe you rescue or foster animals or children. I mean, some people do that too, foster children. And you've got 3 with you. And honestly, again, a fun summer, whether it's with animals, with kids, what have you. For some of you, this is going back to the past, either in, again, a relationship, rekindling a friendship, a romance from the past, or just kind of reminiscing about old times, or going back to a company or work that you used to do, a career path that you used to do. You may be either going back to that fully, leaving what you're doing, and going back down that path, or adding it to what you've already got going on in order to expand and bring in more money. But let's move on to July and December and see how this all plays out. Second part of the year, your focus is on protecting what you have, protecting the people you care about, because we have Thursday here. So there's strong elements of protection. And it may not be clear to you when you're watching this reading why that will be necessary with weird here, but that, I mean, it indicates that you may just be feeling very protective over someone, maybe very protective over these animals or children, or protective over your mate because you have decided you want to have kids and you're gonna, you know, maybe your mate is pregnant and so you're very protective and kind of watching over them, making sure they're not overdoing, taking care of them. But you're also going to be focused on creating new luck, new good fortune, because because I feel like you've started with this card, the expansion that we were talking about. You started to see, oh, okay, finally things in finances are moving forward. Finally, you know, I'm starting to get some money come rolling in, and you know, I don't have to worry about what's going on with that so much because I've got a steady stream of income coming in. And you're like, what can I do to protect this? Or what can I do to make this stable or ensure that this is a long-term gig or a long-term situation? Because Yera is here, so that indicates to me that things are balancing out. Moving into this period, it may be still a little bit new or a little bit unsteady when it comes to finances, but you've got new ventures and you're just looking to stabilize those and make them long-term, make sure they're going to stay and remain a stable part of your life. Also have karmic balance and justice coming up with Yera in regards to partnerships. So, and this is going to play out in a couple of different ways. So this is kind of like the karmic payback for whatever you've taken on or however you've behaved within a partnership. And I feel like for most of you, this is personal. So whoever your boyfriend, girlfriend is, or whoever it is that you've been, you know, dating or seeing, how you have treated them, you'll get the karmic payback for that. And that can be good or bad, depending. This can also be working the other way because, you know, it's kind of like how they've treated you. This can also be coming back on them. So there may be, and there are a lot of hidden elements to this that, again, kind of coming up with weird. So, and I mean, this can be all good, But again, we had that protection rune coming up. So you may feel like, you know, you may feel like you have to guard this person from certain things, or you have to protect them from certain things. But just remember that some things may be coming back and happening to them due to karma. Especially if legalities are involved, because this is a rune of justice, the law. If you're with someone who gets in trouble with the law on a regular basis, or if you've gotten in trouble with the law and you keep protecting them or hiding things for them, that's not gonna come back well on either one of you. So just keep that in mind. Or if there's a lawsuit going on and you're lying for them, or helping them kind of going back to someone trying to fudge records or hide something that's been going on, you know, and I feel like if that's going on, like, you're going to be uncomfortable with that, Aries, and you should be, you know, and someone who really loves you wouldn't ask you or expect you to do that and risk getting in trouble with the law, or risk getting, you know, involved in their drama. So just be careful of that. Be cognizant of what's going on. Always be thinking about, is this karmically going to be good for my soul? Is this, you know, gonna reap good rewards or bad rewards? Now, some of you, it's really good. This is a wonderful partnership, and the karmic payback is very, very positive. It's this very spiritual connection. You may have met through a spiritual venture, or a class or something connected to spirituality, and you may just be like, okay, I'm gonna get this right. I have to protect this. I'm not gonna mess this up. That may be what, you know, it's like, finally my luck is changing. I am totally, you know, I'm gonna do my best to not screw this one up. You know, you or the other person may be thinking that, but because this is your reading. And I apologize for the shooting. Many of you know I live next to the police academy, and it seems like they are always target practicing when I'm shooting these videos. It's annoying beyond belief, but I apologize for that I'm an American stereotype. So yeah, but now for some of you that are single, you could be meeting someone here at this second point, as like June, July of 2017, but it will be through kind of like in a mysterious way. Like, it's not in an obvious way. So this is not like when you're looking for someone online to date. You know, if you are online, it could be that you meet this person in some kind of like a cult or spiritual message board, or some sort of website to do with mysteries of the unknown, or FBI files, something like that. There's some element of mystery, or you know, conspiracy, something like that. And that's a very specific message that I'm getting for some of you out there. Yeah, something that interests you, a common interest, and this is how you first start meeting, and you're supposed to meet this way. So yeah, this is definitely a karmic partnership. And I do feel like for almost all of you, this is a romantic partnership. This is not, it could be business for some of you, but, or legalities. But some of you are making it legal, like you're getting married in the summer of 2017. It's like, we're gonna do this. And, that may be hidden from you when you're hearing this, or, you know, there may be details about it that you are not really sure about. And I don't know why that's coming up, but I feel like that's talking about the wedding itself. Like, where are we gonna have this? Do we want to have a big wedding? I mean, you may be working that out, and it may be like it's planned for later in the year, even not the summer, but in the summer you're talking about it. Like, it's like, oh hey, we were gonna get married you know, before the end of the year, but we haven't talked about where we're going to do it or who we're going to invite. We haven't really done anything to plan this, so let's do this. Now, another way to make it legal, make a partnership legal, is just to move in together. I mean, that is definitely a solidifying. Maybe you're putting both your names on the lease, or maybe you're buying a new home together. There is some partnership solidifying for many of you Aries, or you're taking a partnership to the next level in a major way, a big way, or you're getting engaged in 2017. So partnership looks good for many of you. Maybe it's this Cups person. Maybe it's this person you reunited with. Maybe they're hidden from view until later in the year because they don't touch base with you or get back in touch with you until later in the year. Or you're just reminiscing and talking and it turns into something more than that. So love looks pretty good here, Aries, for 2017. Now the help that's going to be available to you, again, protection. As long as you are on the up and up, and as long as you are not deceiving anyone, not hiding things from anyone, which, I mean, that's not usually your MO, Aries. But again, it may be somebody that you care about who's, some of you, who's kind of pressuring you or urging you to hide things, maybe a boss or a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or someone who's, you know, only thinking of themselves. So as long as you're not doing that and kind of giving into that, you're going to be protected. And even if you are, I feel like there may be help from beyond. It's like maybe a loved one or your spirit guides are going to steer you away from this or ensure that you get away from this influence. But the help that's coming in, we've got a new job offer. Again, money increasing. So those of you looking to expand, maybe looking for a new gig, looking for a new company to work for, if you don't find it in the first part of the year, second part of the year, I'm definitely seeing a raise, more money coming in, a new offer. This is also a gain of, can also be a gain in an emotional sense. So if you're crushing on someone, if you're talking to this person from the past and maybe you always had a crush on them, but you didn't date, or, you know, if it's someone at work that you've been, or, you know, someone that you've met this year at work, or, you know, and it has a very like strong past life connection. You just feel strongly about this person. I do feel like if you can kind of get up the courage to let them know, I have a real big crush on you. I really think you're hot, or you know, whatever. They're feeling the same way about you. They're just kind of waiting for you to take the initiative and say it. So if you can get up the courage, I think you will get a positive response. Because I feel like people, like they already kind of know because maybe people have been talking. Or maybe they've heard from someone else, you know, Aries, that Aries really has a hots for you, or, you know, they've been checking you out, you know. So I feel like somebody, like it's not going to be totally unknown to this person, or they've just been able to tell by the way you've been interacting with them or looking at them. Also, you may hear something about a crush or someone that you care about that is not true. So there may be some lies about, gossip, someone who has it in for them, or who is jealous and is trying to kind of maybe wreck anything they get involved in, or trying to wreck things for you. Maybe this, again, this would be kind of a standard of Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone trying to interfere where they have no business interfering, especially with their mouth or with the way they're communicating, things they're saying, spreading lies and gossip. So if you have a crush on someone, you're interested in someone, and then you hear, oh, that person's unavailable, or that person is this or that, or, you know, not a good person to get involved with, you know, really find out for yourself. Don't take anyone else's word for it, because I feel like you're going to be hearing things that are untrue. And if you can get up the courage to ask about it, or get up the courage to engage with this person, let them know how you feel, that you're interested, that you would like to date them, or, you know, would like to be more than friends, you'll get a positive response back, and you're going to feel guided to do this. So those of you that are like, oh, I'm so nervous about it and I need to know the right day and the right time, you're going to get a sign when it's the right day and the right time, because maybe they will just start talking about, they'll kind of give you an in. That's what I'm feeling very strongly for some of you Aries. It's like, oh, I really want to tell this person that I like them, but I can't, I'm afraid of rejection, and I don't know if they're involved with anyone. I feel like, just keep praying. Please show me the right time. Give me the right opportunity to say this to this person. And I feel like the other person will start talking about something they want to do, hinting around, you know what I mean, giving you that green light so that you can say what you need to say and, start a lovely partnership. But yeah, there's, for many of you though, this is just saying finances are set to improve after a period of disruption. And you may find out that someone, for those of you that own your own business or work on a commission basis or a freelance, whatever, where it's different every month, you may find out that somebody's been trying to sabotage your business, maybe sending negative energy. Those of you that believe in, and hopefully everyone does at this point, like someone sending you negative energy, trying to use energy to block you, and other energetic workers, competitors, trying to do that, you're going to find out who it is. Or maybe they've been spreading lies about your product or your business, your services, whatever it is you're offering. The competition, you're going to disrupt that. You're going to disrupt the flow of their maliciousness. And you're going to notice an immediate growth in money. Because again, you've got a lot of spiritual protection on your side when it comes to your money and romantic declarations. Aries. So now what must be accepted? We've got Othila, which is all about home, family, inheritance, wills, that sort of thing. So some of you may be looking into purchasing property. You may be fixing up a property you already own. Maybe there are some things that because you are having some money struggles, you weren't able to fix up or get fixed, and you've been kind of dealing with them for a while. Well, in 2017, particularly the second part of the year, you will be able to get those renovations or done or get those things fixed. Maybe you've just been wanting to redecorate and you've been putting it off because there were so many other expenses that needed to come first, and now you're going to be able to do that. Maybe you've just always wanted to buy a home and move from an apartment into a home, or move from a small house into a bigger house. So many of you will be moving, and maybe many of you will be moving closer to family. Some of you may have older family members moving in with you, or you moving in with older family members. But this would be a good thing. So, maybe this is gonna be like, okay, let's all move in together, pool our money. And so maybe you've got two siblings. And you're like, hey, why don't if we all pooled together, we could all get this house together. Now, yeah, you do want to make sure that you do get along with your siblings. If you're always fighting like cats and dogs, this would probably not be the best scenario. But for those of you that it works, this can save you tons of money because you're going in on the expenses together. Some of you may be moving in with your partner. We were talking about that commitment. Many of you taking a commitment to the next level. So you may be looking for a house together. And you're going to be really, really happy with whatever this is. Now, for many of you, this house may be in an historic district. It may be an historic home. It may be an older home. But you're going to love it, the character and the details about it. If it is an older home and you don't like fixing things up, or you don't have the money to fix things up, then perhaps it's an older home that has been renovated and updated. And you're just going to fall in love with it. Some of you may be moving back to be closer to family, or back to a place that you've lived before. Again, a lot of connections to your past for 2017, but in a good way. So going back to the good things, going back to the past, and it's like, okay, I'm looking back on my past and this was a great time, or these people were great people. I want to spend more time with them, or I just loved this neighborhood, or I just loved this location. I want to move back there. Some of you may be moving to a location from a past life that you lived in. Maybe you never lived there in this life, but you did live there previously. And for some, you may not be able to explain it, but you visited there and you're like, this place seems really familiar. And I really like it here. It feels like home. And so yeah, real estate, property, family. Some of you maybe have an older family member moving in that you're gonna help take care of. Maybe they, you know, can't live on their own, or maybe, you know, someone's passed away and they need someone to look after them, and it's actually gonna end up benefiting you in a positive way. Maybe having them there for the kids. Maybe kids like having grandma or grandpa, or, you know, an auntie around, because, you know, they're just fun. Whoever this is loves kids. And if you have kids, it's only gonna be a positive influence here. Now, the end of the year, we've got Lagas, and this can be a person, again, almost identical to this Queen of Cups. Okay, the Lagas rune talks about a feminine energy. It can be a feminine male as well, but it is somebody who is more, again, spiritually inclined, more in touch with their emotions, more sensitive perhaps, not only to how they're feeling, but they pick up on the energy of other people very, very easily. So they can just kind of tell, oh, something's off. This is the person that walks into a room and says, something's off. I don't feel right about this. You know, so they're kind of like a Jedi. You know, in the Star Wars movies, it's like everybody was very clairsentient, in the sense that, you know, somebody was always saying, I have a bad feeling about this, right? This is that person. It's like they just, and you should listen to them because they do know what they're talking about. It's not a show. Like they're coming up in the upright in both cases. So this is somebody bringing a nurturing influence to you. For some of you, maybe this Queen of Cups is, you know, mother or mother-in-law, or someone moving in with you. Now, keep in mind, this would only be someone moving in with you that you would want living with you, that is a good person. So if you're like, oh my God, I don't want my mother-in-law moving in with me, then that's not how this is working out for you. Again, you know, maybe it's working out for you in the sense that you're moving in with a partner, or you're meeting someone that you can collaborate with. So don't freak out. But yeah, however this person is coming in, they're very psychic, they're very soothing. They give excellent advice, particularly when it comes to emotional issues, relationships, that sort of thing. So yeah, water signs, in particular Aries, very important in the coming year. And they're going to be kind of where you go for help, advice, sustenance, when you need a hug, you know, and for some of you, this is a new love interest coming in who is just a very strong emotional connection. You both feel it, and it's got legs, like this is going somewhere. So that is what I see for 2017. I've gone a bit long here, Aries, but I do hope that that was helpful for you. Good luck. It looks like a really great year. It looks like money and love are stabilizing and improving for you guys. So, yeah, cut loose any toxicity, you know, and only spend time with people that make you feel good, and in places, locations that make you feel good. So good luck, and I will see you back here next month, Aries. Thanks for watching.